motion of a projectile projected at an angle with the horizontal. It is otherwise called as angular projection or oblique projection. Now we are going to consider an object thrown with an initial velocity u with an angle theta with the horizontal. So this is the diagram representing that. Now an object is thrown with the initial velocity u and it is making theta with the horizontal. Okay, so the path of the object is like this. The initial velocity can be written as u vector is equal to uxi vector plus uj uyj vector. Okay, now what is ux is? Ux is equal to u cos theta, which is the horizontal component of velocity, and uy is equal to u sin theta is the vertical component of velocity. So here this is horizontal component, so it is ux is equal to u cos theta, and here this is vertical component, that is uy is equal to u sin theta. The horizontal velocity ux of the object remains constant and no acceleration is acting on the horizontal direction. Since the velocity in the horizontal direction is constant, there is no acceleration is acting in the horizontal direction. But the vertical velocity of the object continuously decreases due to the effect of gravity. So here you can see this is the vertical velocity. Now it is continuously moving upwards. So it is the velocity is decreasing due to the effect of gravity. And it becomes zero at this point. At the highest point it is becoming zero. After that it will start decreasing. It will what? Start increasing. So when it comes to the downward direction, it will start increases when it till it touches the ground. Okay. Initially the vertical velocity increases, then the velocity will become zero when the body is at the highest point of its path. Okay. After that, the vertical velocity is directed downwards and increases till the body strikes the ground. Okay. So vertical velocity is increasing when it strikes the ground. Okay. So you should know that how the vertical velocity behaves and also how the horizontal velocity behaves. The horizontal velocity remains constant, so the acceleration is equal to 0. Initially the vertical velocity decreases as it is against the acceleration due to gravity. At a particular point the vertical velocity will become 0. After that the vertical velocity is directed downwards and it increases till the body strikes the ground. Now after the time t, the particle reaches the point P. Okay. So the horizontal distance traveled by the particle is x and the vertical distance traveled by the particle is y. Okay. Now we are going to find out the velocity of the particle at P. Okay. So after time t, we are going to find out the velocity of the particle along horizontal motion. So at P, what is the horizontal velocity? Okay. So that is Vx is equal to Ux plus Ax into T. Okay. So Vx is the velocity at the point, horizontal velocity at the point P. So Vx is equal to Ux plus ax into t. We know ux is equal to u cos theta. And ax is equal to what? 0. Acceleration is 0. Horizontal velocity ux is equal to u cos theta. Substituting here. Okay. So vx is equal to, we are getting it as u cos theta. Okay. So this is the horizontal velocity at the point P. Okay. Now we have to find out the horizontal distance. Okay. The horizontal distance traveled by the projectile in time t. That is Sx is equal to uxt plus half ax t square. Okay. So here Sx is equal to what? X. So the horizontal distance here it is x. So x. Ux is equal to u cos theta. And ax is equal to what? 0. So substituting this equation. Ax is equal to u cos theta into t plus this term will become what? 0. So what is t from this equation? T is equal to x by u cos theta. At time t, the velocity along vertical motion that is Vy is equal to Uy plus Ayt. Okay. We know Uy is equal to U sin theta and Ay is equal to minus g. Okay. So because the acceleration is upwards, so it is minus g. So we can write Vy is equal to U sin theta minus gt. Okay. Now we have to find out the vertical. The vertical distance traveled by the particle in time t. Okay. So that is Sy is equal to Uyt plus half Ay t square. Okay. So here Sy is what? Y. Uy is u sin theta and Ay is minus g. Substituting. So y is equal to u sin theta into t minus half g t square. Okay. Now we know from the previous equation t is equal to x by u cos theta. Now I am going to substitute this here. So x is equal to, y is equal to u sin theta into x by u cos theta minus 1 by 2g into x by u cos theta the whole square. So this is equal to u and u will get cancelled. So x into sin theta by cos theta minus half g x square by u square cos square theta. So this is x tan theta minus half g x square by u square cos square theta. Now this is an equation of a parabola, but here the equation is for an inverted parabola. So the path traveled by the projectile is an inverted parabola. Is an inverted parabola. So this equation represents the equation of a parabola. Now maximum height. So the maximum height is represented by h maximum. So the maximum vertical distance traveled by the projectile during its journey is called as maximum height. So this is the maximum height the projectile attained. Okay. So how to find out the maximum height? Okay. So to find out the maximum height, we are using the equation Vy square is equal to Uy square plus 2Ay. Yes. Okay. So we know Uy is equal to U sin theta. And Ay is equal to minus G. Here your S is H maximum. S is what? H maximum. Okay. At height A. Okay. So at the height A. So at a height A, Vy is equal to what? 0. The vertical velocity at this point is what? 0. Okay. So Vy, initial velocity is Uy. Final velocity is Uy. At this point, the final velocity is 0. Substituting all these things in this equation. 0 is equal to U sin theta the whole square minus 2gh maximum. So 2gh maximum is equal to U square sin square theta. So h maximum is equal to U square sin square theta by 2g. Time of flight Tf. The total time taken by the projectile from the point of projection till it hits the horizontal plane is called as what? Time of flight. Okay. So from this point to reach this point. So it is traveling the path of OAB. So the time taken to travel the path of OAB, that is called as what? Time of flight. Now how to find out the time of flight? We are going to use the equation Sy is equal to Uyt plus half Ayt square. Now we know Sy is equal to y. Now here the distance is equal to what? 0. That is net displacement in y direction is what? 0. So from here to here it is positive and here to here it is what? Negative. So it will become what? 0. So the net displacement will be 0. So y is equal to what? 0. Then we know Uy is equal to U sin theta. And Ay is equal to what? Minus G. And your T is equal to what? Time of flight Tf. So substituting all these here. 0 is equal to Uy is U sin theta into T minus half G Tf square. So half G Tf square is equal to, this is also Tf, U sin theta Tf. So this 1 Tf and 1 Tf will get cancelled. So Tf is equal to, so cross multiplying you will get 2U sin theta by G. So this is the equation for what? Time of flight. Time of flight is equal to 2U sin theta by G. Horizontal range. The maximum horizontal distance between the point of projection and the point on the horizontal plane where the projectile hits the ground is the horizontal range. That is, this is the point of projection. This is the point where it hits the ground. So the distance between point O and B. So this distance, this is the horizontal distance. This distance we call it as what? Range. Okay. So we can write range is equal to horizontal component of velocity into time of flight. That is, distance is equal to velocity into time. So here distance is nothing but what? Range. Okay. So range is equal to horizontal component of velocity, that is ux, into time of flight tf, capital F. So r is equal to u cos theta into time of flight is 2u sin theta by g. So r is equal to 2u square sin theta cos theta by g. Now here we can use the formula. Sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta cos theta. I am going to use this formula. So 2 sin theta cos theta can be replaced by sin 2 theta. So r is equal to u square sin 2 theta by g. So this equation will give you the value for range. Next is maximum range, R maximum. So the horizontal range depends upon the angle of projection. Okay, so the range is maximum only if the value of 2 theta is maximum. That is sin 2 theta is maximum. So for R maximum, sin 2 theta value should be 1. Okay, when sin 2 theta is 1, it is sin 90 is 1. So theta should be equal to what? 45 degree, or it is pi by 4. Okay, so the range is maximum when theta is equal to 45 degrees or pi by 4. So R maximum is equal to u square sin 2 theta by g. So which is equal to u square. For sin 2 theta I am going to substitute as 1. Okay, by g. Okay, so it is u square by g. So R maximum is u square by g. So now we have calculated the value for horizontal range, h maximum, and time of flight for angular projection or oblique projection.